What is that? That is a 2025 Ford Mustang 5.0 in grabber blue. I'm gonna do a review of this. I'm kind of tired of hearing everybody talk about how great the Mustang is, and I'm a Chevy guy, so I decided rather than ask a friend to let me drive their Mustang, I would go ahead and just come out and see about getting one from a dealership to drive. Let's jump right in. If you look at the sticker price on this car, it says that it is $58,460. Now the salesman told me the only discount they're running right now is an employee discount. I don't have any idea what that is. $295 I can see from just the paint job, the grabber blue. That's not bad really for a special paint. I'll be honest with you, I think this color is pretty amazing. I can tell you that right off the bat. I don't know about the wheels. At first glance, I think they go good with the grabber blue, but I think if I were to get something like this, I might go with something a little different, probably black. It looks like the tire says 255 on the rear, so Brembo brakes. It's got, looks like it has a nice little skirt around the edge, which is pretty nice. Kind of got a texture to it. Let's go around in the front. Now I understand that these vents in the front on the left and right, these are fake. If you look real close, you'll see that there's a plate over it, but obviously the vents across the front are active. And then it's got the chrome pony on the front. Pretty nice looking decal. And the motor heat vent, we call it a mail slot in the Camaro world. So it's a nice looking car. It's got a decent spoiler on it. I like it. It's not very aggressive, but it still stands out pretty good. Looks like the car has dual mode exhaust on it. I'd have to look into figuring out how that works. The big GT across the back. And now let's go ahead and open the door, look inside. So you got the seal plate that says Mustang on it. Pretty nice interior. The interior is awesome. Got some pretty decent bolsters on the side of the seats. Very nice stitching. Leather. It looks as if the seats are heated and cooled, which is very nice. And you know, one of the things that really attracts me to this car, it's a manual transmission. I was a little nervous when I left the lot, because when I test drove a C6 in the fall last year, it took me a minute to shift it right. I'm pretty impressed with the Mustang. It looks great. It sounds good. We'll start it up here in a minute, and then I'm going to take it for a ride. I have a cousin. If he's watching right now, he's bouncing off the wall because he's been after me to buy a Mustang. And I keep telling him I probably will never buy a Mustang. But I tell you what, I'm not totally unhappy with a Mustang. I always said if I ever owned another Ford, it would be a Mustang. That would be the only vehicle from Ford that I would probably buy. That's just my personal preference, but I like V8s. So anyway, let's take a look under the hood, see if I can figure out how to pop the hood. Guess that's probably it. This is probably going to require 2 hands. Usually have a release hatch. So yeah, I mean, there's the big 5.0 right on top of the motor when you open the hood. And something that I've learned to understand now about the Ford is each one of these vent holes on the side goes into each one of these air intakes. It's got a separate air intake. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead now and shut the hood, and we're gonna take this for a test drive. Now let's do a startup. Push the start button. One thing I can tell you that I don't like right away is this gigantic looking iPad across the face of it. Suppose I could learn to get used to it, but for me it looks like it takes up really the whole dash. But anyway, it's a very nice car. I like it, and so let's go for a ride. It rides really smooth. There's a lot of room in this car. Would have to say a lot more room in this car than in my Camaro, but that happens. I'm gonna do like a half U-turn here, and I want to take this thing out on the road and go through the gears and get an idea what I think about it. So far, I don't hate it. It's got pretty quick throttle response. Thing is, I don't have my radar detector with me. It's in the Camaro, so I better be careful, right? What's funny about this road right here, everybody goes fast until they get to the stoplight, and then I blow by them on the right like this. Nice. You know, you never know. I might someday buy a Ford Mustang. This is not uncomfortable at all. It's a little bit more room in this car than in the Camaro for sure. I don't have any family, so I'm not worried about the back seat, but I suppose you could get a small adult or a large child in the back. It feels really good, and the throttle response is pretty phenomenal. So my camera overheated on the dash, so I had to take it off and hold it in my hand. That'll be fun because I got to shift. But anyway, it's all right. You don't need to always look at me anyway, right? So you get to watch me go through the gears as soon as Grandma gets around the corner. Hurry up, Grandma, I got to go. Yeah, wow, I like that. Something about a manual. It's a nice car. And the grabber blue, I don't know, man. The grabber blue is pretty amazing. Sorry for the wobble and the jiggle, but I have to hold it and drive. Yeah, it feels pretty good. And we will take it on the highway and go back to the dealership. I'm sure the dealership salesman might be getting a little bit nervous. know the cops like to hang out right here on this road. Be careful. Haha, downshift. Like a professional truck driver. What do you think? Camera up on the steering wheel with my left so I can grab gear. Very smooth. Highway speeds 80 mile an hour before I hit the ramp. Very smooth. I am not disappointed at all with the way this car rides. I know that some of my followers, some of my subscribers are probably going to have a fit when they see I've got a video on my channel for test driving a Ford Mustang, but that's okay. I'm 58 years old. I have never driven a Ford Mustang until the 2025 Grabber Blue 5.0, and I tell you what, it's a solid car. It is definitely a solid car. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, smash the subscribe button. The other thing is, I started doing a live show last night, and I'm calling it Shop Talk. Check out my live, smash the subscribe button,